Long may she reign. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 times the Queen was badass.
Oh, really? Please.
Boo.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at badass and interesting moments from the life of Queen Elizabeth II. Number 10. Kept her house's name. She is royalty, but Queen Elizabeth has also been known to break tradition. When she married Prince Philip in 1947, she chose to keep her own house's name Windsor, rather than taking on her husband's, which was Mountbatten.
And from henceforth, he will be known as Lieutenant Philip Mountbatten.
Prince Philip wasn't too happy, especially since the Queen Mother and Winston Churchill also insisted on keeping the House of Windsor's name.
Ma'am, you must not. It would be a grave mistake.
The couple compromised years later, since some descendants can now have both surnames. And while most British monarchs took on other names after coronation, Elizabeth became Elizabeth.
Let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily. My name is Elizabeth.
Sounds fair to us.
And long live Queen Elizabeth.
Number 9. Photobomb 2 field hockey players. Queen Elizabeth the photobomber? Well, it happened. At the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Australian field hockey players Jade Taylor and Brooke Paris decided to take a selfie. Pretty normal stuff, right? Well, this was no ordinary selfie. The girls were surprised to find the Queen joining the shot, beaming right behind them. Taylor was quick to tweet the photo, complete with the "She Even Smiled" hashtag. The Australian women's field hockey team went on to win gold at the Games. Safe to say Lady Luck wasn't the only one smiling upon them. Number 8. Became first monarch to send an email. Spending 6 decades on the throne means a lot of stationery. Queen Elizabeth has sent thousands of letters, cards, and telegrams to heads of state, British citizens, and everyone in between. But in today's digital world, she's made sure to keep up with the times. Aside from the royal family's social media accounts, the Queen also holds the distinction of being the first sitting monarch to send an email. Even more impressive, this was at an army base way back in 1976, years before the personal email addresses we know today. Number 7. Participated in target practice. She may be all prim and proper, but the Queen also knows her way around a gun, both for sport and defense. In 1993, Elizabeth was photographed firing an L85 battle rifle when she visited the National Shooting Centre in Surrey. This might sound unusual at first, but it seems to run in the family. During World War II, the Queen Mother learned how to use a gun in case of a Nazi invasion. And Prince Harry served as a helicopter co-pilot and gunner in Afghanistan. While she hasn't pulled the trigger in a long time, she's a sure shot. Number 6. Skydive during the Olympics. Her daughter and granddaughter are Olympians, and in 2012, the Queen joined in on the fun. Okay, so she didn't actually jump into the Olympic Stadium, but millions of viewers around the world got to see the Queen and her stunt double during the opening ceremonies in London. In a tribute to the James Bond franchise, the Daniel Craig version of Bond enters Buckingham Palace to meet the head of state and her beloved corgis. The two then hop onto a helicopter and seemingly go skydiving, only for the real Queen to enter wearing the same outfit. Elizabeth the Bond girl. Who knew? Number 5. Drove the Saudi king. Now into her 90s, the Queen still gets behind the wheel here and there. During a visit to Balmoral in 1998, the soon-to-be King of Saudi Arabia, Crown Prince Abdullah, and Elizabeth had just finished lunch when she suggested they tour the castle grounds. At the time, women weren't allowed to drive in Saudi Arabia, so the prince was in for a surprise. He waited in the Land Rover with his interpreter, expecting a male driver. Yet sure enough, he got even more nervous as she let out her inner speed demon, all the while carrying a conversation with him. Can we carpool? Number 4. Handled the Michael Fagan incident. With 14-foot walls surrounding its elegant